This is a special podcast presentation from 700WLW.com. This is Casey Boland On Demand.
We're going to talk money here for a minute. Stock options is what we'll talk about here. And let's just do a walkthrough on sort of stock options 101, Casey. All right, 101, what are stock options?
Well, when I say stock options, there's two different types. Sometimes people, when they work for their employer, they're given stock options for their company stock. So that's not the type we're speaking of. We're talking about instead of actually buying the stock of a particular company, you're buying a stock option in this case, which is the option to buy it at a certain price. So I'm going to give you a perfect example. I saw a headline recently. It said, how to make 7 times your money in Apple. And that really jumps out at you.
That's a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like Apple has to go up 7 times in value, but if you buy the option, you can actually make 7 times your money without Apple actually having to go up 7 times the amount.
How do I do that?
Well, here's a perfect example. So there's a particular option out there for Apple that is priced at $115 in January. So it gives you the opportunity to buy it at $115. You're going to pay a price for that, though. The price at the time of the article was $5.70 for this right to buy that. So when you add $115 to the $5.70 purchase price that you've made, you will not be making money with this option until the option goes above $120.70. Once it starts to do that, though, now you start to have what they call money that you're going to be able to make as a profit.
What's the upside to me?
Well, the upside to you is, let's say the stock by January goes up to $130 a share. You've made a ton of money based on that $5.70 original investment versus now what the price is, because the price of the option will be anything above $120.70 is every dollar profit for you. So it could be an extraordinary amount of profit. The problem, though, and this is the problem with these options, I'm not recommending this. So the problem is, what if Apple stock does nothing between now and January? You will lose all your original investment versus, hey, you just bought the stock, your stock would be flat, you wouldn't have gotten anywhere, but you wouldn't have lost all your money.
Well, you're on the hook for the full dollar amount.
Yeah, you're on the hook for the original investment out of pocket. You can lose no more than that. You can gain a lot, but you can lose a lot. And I think sometimes these are very sexy, especially when you can hear, hey, I can make 7 times your money, but realize you can lose all of it as well.
Makes sense to me. All right, Casey Boland of Hanghold Capital Management, we thank you immensely.